Following program contains language and subject matter that you may consider unsuitable for children. Parental discretion is advised.
Greetings from His Highness the
Jackal.
I'm going to pass the reins to Mr. Jackal, the new king of radio.
I think Jackal's Latino. I'm not sure, but he'll give it to you, Jeff.
The Jackal.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Inside the Jackal's Head, right here live again on PSN RADIO.com, SoFloRadio, and the Global Enlightenment Radio Network. And now we're being joined by the Lord from the heavens above in a land far, far away, guarding ass, or Asgardian? An Asgardian Lord himself. That's right, the one and only, the great Odin from Global Enlightenment Radio Network. What's up, my brother?
What's up, my bro, man? You know, we down with the sickness here. I was guarding some ass earlier today, man. I mean, guarding.
I know. How you keeping up with the Joneses right now, man? How you doing? How you living?
You know, I was hanging out with Joe Biden's son the other day, and I still was experimenting on. Hold on, I got.
Was it that white stuff?
I'm trying to figure out.
You know the stuff in the middle of the Oreo cookie, the white stuff.
Yeah, it's the filling. It's the filling. Hold on. I got to go find what these little crystals are on the ground real quick. Ooh, that was some good shit. Good morning, everybody. Afternoon. I'm your president. Who am I?
You know the thing. Come on, man.
Oh, man. You know it. Man, I'm sorry. Your man, Joe Biden, needs help. And I'm going to volunteer to assist him. You do know why.
Enlighten me. I know, but I want the audience to hear. Tell us.
First of all, he's a veteran. You know, we got to support each other.
Right.
I don't know if he remembers being in the war or not.
I don't think he does. No, probably not. Remember, this is the guy that thinks his son died in war when he died a year later of cancer?
Hold on.
Yeah.
No. Joe actually said that he, you know the thing, and and when we talk about going to the carnival, you know the place. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Democratic Party. That's the carnival.
That party. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was running for senator, and I'm running again. That's Joe Biden for you. Joe couldn't remember his first name from his last, and it's kind of obvious that if the American public is so demented. Well, hold on. Let me stop. I got to say this in truth and honesty. I'm on Facebook, right? And I'm looking at Howard University, you know, my alma mater, where I went to college at. And I'm seeing all these people say, oh, Kamala Harris, you know, she reminds me of old Howard, man. That talk and that. And I'm sitting there like, so you like hearing the preacher yelling, yeah, and when you walk down the street, and you say, Jesus, ooh, Lord, ooh, give me another rock.
How fake is Kamala Harris? I mean, we saw the debates. We've chatted, of course, you and I, about this already in private. But I mean, how phony when you watch her in the video? Is she really? I mean, this woman is. She's out there.
Man, she should have been in the movie Jackie Brown. Be honest. Yeah, she would have been good.
True.
Think about it. You got to look at her right. I mean. She would have been a great actress, you know, if she would. She knows the casting couch very well. We do know this.
Woody Brown. Yeah.
Timberlands, baby.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Upside your head, sing boots upside your... Yeah, you know. She was 40. The bottom line is, if we actually look at Miss Harris... she is a female. We do recognize her as a female, true female. She's
not on borderline like Michelle Obama, right? Like, we're not sure. Michelle, Joan Rivers said Michael. I might go with Michael on this one. I'm not sure.
Little tooth surgery now. And
well, she does have an Adam's apple. And as we know, I'm not a gynecologist, but as we know, that belongs to men. That's why it's called the Adam's apple, not the Eve's apple. It's not Gloria Estefan's apple or Celia Cruz's apple or any other woman you want to name's apple or Madonna's apple. No, Adam's apple.
Apple. Take a bite out of that one. Find out what you got.
Reason it's called the Adam's apple.
Take a bite out of it. Take a bite. And it comes back. What are you doing that for, boy?
Yeah.
But see, I think she really. I'm back to the Howard thing. I look at it and I'm reading what they're saying, and I'm hearing what they say, and I think it's an indoctrination. I think they are believing this stuff because they've been indoctrinated. Let me give you an example of this stuff. I went to St. John College High School here in Washington, D.C., Catholic military all boys, preppy high school. And it was mixed, black, white, Asian, whole thing, since we want to use descriptive colors because I can't understand there's no such thing as black as a race because there's a long story behind that. But that's that's a totally different target right now. The problem I have is they go to Howard or some of these quote-unquote predominantly black colleges, and they get their education, they learn about the man, the man, and they learn that the man is bad, he enslaved you, you suffered for 400 years under the man, and you got to have, the long gray beard, and you got to look like Frederick Douglass, when you talk to the man. Because wait, you got the image. Well, I think she might have gone through that indoctrination process because from what I saw at Howard on Facebook and via their other social media links that they have for Howard University graduates, they applauded this girl, woman, whatever you want to call her, Adam's apple. They applauded her because they thought she won. But it's almost like listening to the good Baptist reverend stand on the pulpit. And when you walk the way and you talk to me, and when I say sing, and you do the dance with me, and you, hold on, somebody get the organ on. Can I get hell yeah, holy yeah? Pass the plate now.
Pass the collection plate, please.
And God don't want to hear no sound jingling in the plate now.
No, Jesus.
He likes to hear it.
Did I say Jesus? I can't say Jesus no more. You gotta cancel Jesus. They canceled Jesus.
They canceled Jesus. They said they knew who they brought in. They brought in Muhammad. Or maybe it was a Mao Tse song from China. I mean, the whole thing is you got to recognize that after I had a conversation with Brooks Agnew today, and he did a
awesome guy, by the way.
Awesome. I love my Brooks, man.
Yep.
We're both from Carolina, so, we down with the sickness. We're going to tell the truth whether you like it or not.
Shout outs to Agnew.
Yes, right. We love you.
Yeah.
And we were also, we were having this discussion, and we were coming down to, like the midriff of our discussion. He goes, something? It's a wonder. Donald Trump has donated millions to individual black colleges and universities in this country, even schools in impoverished areas like Chicago where Obama didn't.
Right.
Obama ain't give jack. He gave you the hand up. Hold on. His hand was up. Yours had to reach for that hand. You get my drift? You down in the bucket, and his hand is still up. But he told you to climb up to the top, baby. Now, if that scenario is what I hear and I've seen in documentation that Trump has done, Kamala Harris hasn't done absolutely nothing. Biden hasn't done nothing. Hold on.
Biden is even more guilty because he's been there for 47 years, done nothing.
And hold on. I wonder if he remembers now which is his wife and which is his sister.
Sister?
But see, we're going to go. But if you look at the indoctrination that these black colleges and universities give you, they give you like black diaspora, African diaspora. They give you the black studies, and you take this information. This information, yes, it's viable because it's part of American history. It's part of the history that's founded of this country. It tells about how the Africans got screwed over. They always say it was a white man. No, there were blacks and Africans, also known as Moors, that had slaves. So that's another topic they conveniently forget. They even forget that the Native Americans had slaves, conveniently forgotten. There's a lot of issues that's within those books that they never mention when you're in a black college or university. They only give it to you when you go and do outside research. Now
the best one is they always forget to mention that, especially for the folks that want to like get reparations and stuff. They're always talking about reparations. We want money, reparations. Are you going to turn around and give that money to the Jews? Because, black folks owned and had Jewish slaves for many years before America had black slaves. So, I mean, is that what's going to happen? Or are we just going to we fucked up before the white people, so we got to turn around and give it to the Jews now? And here you go, Jews. The Jews are going to be happy. I mean, they're already they love money. We know that much, right? It's a stereotype, right? So they're going to be like, okay, you give us the money, we take the money, we go, we play, we have some parties, we have some fun, we get we have the bar mitzvah and the schmitz, and we all get liquored up, and we have a good time, we spin the dreidel, it'll be fun, just give us the money. And they'll totally do that. So, are you guys going to do that who want reparations? Or are you going to flip it around and give it to the Jews? And then, of course, who are the Jews? Maybe they had slaves before. They should just give the money right back to the Christians. I mean, they killed Jesus.
Hold on.
But then the Christians have to give it back to the Jews because Jesus was a Jew.
Hold on. Don't say that. Don't do it to him, man. Please don't.
When will the madness end, Odin?
Madness. It's pure madness.
Can we get some of that money to the Cuban like me?
Hold on. Aren't you from a native tribe?
I have some native in my family, yes. Gotta get some money.
Oh, you
just donate it.
Paid reparations for Spain, France, and Italy. And, oh, my God. Did the Nazis kick your people, too?
I don't know, but I feel the hurt in my buttocks.
Oh.
And it always says, Zing Hail, Zing Hail.
Ouch, I'm about to fall off the chair. I'm about to fall.
And then I'm like, what the hell does that even mean? I don't know. But then my ass hurts. Over the years, my ass has taken a pounding. Yeah.
I feel the head.
They told me, we just want to play a little game with you. It's called Just a Tip. Let's see how it feels, yeah?
The tip, huh? Special.
The fear wants to play Just a Tip. You have to do what the fear says, yeah?
No teeth now, no teeth.
Well, they didn't have that. They didn't have like dentures back then. That would have been interesting.
But see, here's another part that people don't think about. The United States government was doing research on syphilis, gave it to the Tuskegee Airmen, okay? Well, how is it that right after that you found out that Hitler goes madly insane with syphilis? Oh, I'm sorry. Let's think about this. Hitler gets syphilis. The United States government does research 10 years before on the Tuskegee Airmen.
Oh, look at that.
The head, baby, the head.
The fucking hell Hydra. I did not know that.
Hydra! But see, now with all that being said, you're seeing the modes of indoctrination, how people leave out so much history that it's beyond belief. They lie, they malinger it, they hide it, they stuff it in a corner, and they tell it like a little baby, you stay right there or I'm going to beat your candy butt. But then here we go. We got Kamala Harris, with the Adam's apple and the Timberlands. Who wears Timberlands today? Never mind.
No, the best Kamala Harris ism is the fact that she claims she was listening to Tupac and Snoop in her high school and college years, which would have been like 13 and 14.
Well, hold on. I gotta get you. Get one more for you. But did you know that her husband was on the plane with Joe Biden and his son going to China?
Oh yeah, they're big China supporters. Remember, Joe China.
Mm-hmm.
He gets that name for a reason. That's the reason.
Joe China White.
Well, that might be too, but I think it's more because of the millions that they've given him and his Hunter.
Oh,
Hunter Biden might be the best businessman or whatever the hell he does in the history of the planet. Because let me tell you, nobody has made more money after failing upwards in life. He went from being a nobody to a military guy to being discharged for dishonorably for using cocaine and being a scumbag to marrying his dead brother's wife and sister-in-law and doing all kinds of crazy shit, snorting cocaine day and night. Then somehow he stumbles into jobs making billions.
Hold on. Did you put a B in front of that?
He's got money. Yeah.
He got money? Well,
it's got money.
Hold on. Where does he party at? I mean, I might have to, me and, Soros' son and Biden's son, Hunter, might get in a little party, in China.
There you go.
Yeah,
Chinatown. That's why they love China so much. And the wet market it gets that name for many reasons.
It's called that wet.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We gotta go downtown. Where are we going? Chinatown, baby.
Ooh,
and people are sitting here now thinking, what are they talking about? Oh, you ain't catch the drift? Joe Biden's son's a druggie. Kamala Harris got an Adam's apple, but she looks like Foxy Brown. Foxy Brown, Mr. Brown, Foxy's husband, is going to China with the Bidens, and Hunter comes back with 1.some billion with no damn education, no knowledge, no. Can I ask you a question? Is that the damn American dream, to be dumb as a bag of rocks, a drug addict, a cokehead with pipes found in his car when he was in California walking around the camps of druggies and arrested with no charge, of course, with pipes in his car. Of course.
Yeah.
That should be an offense too, because there's a report on that. He did no community service, no probation. And you sit back and you look at yourself in the mirror and say, I'm an American. Man, you ought to smack yourself in the damn head. That's a real American there. Unless you want to change it. Because you people should be wanting to change that.
Mm-hmm.
You got criminals. I mean, come on now. We all darn dirty. Don't listen. All them people on Facebook that was pissed off because of what I posted, go ahead and be pissed. We all done dirty.
Oh yeah. Nobody is innocent of sin. We're humans. We've all made mistakes. We've all done a little dirt here or there. Some grow out of it. I haven't broken the law since I was a teenager, and my breaking the law was very minute because I didn't want to go to prison. Because I'll tell you what, Odin, there's nothing that scares me more than ass rape, and going to prison and the thought of being a victim of ass rape It's pretty scary. So since I never wanted to have my ass violated, at least not, prison style.
Just a hit.
No, not even. I stayed away from committing major atrocities as a kid, so my things were like very minute, like slap on the wrist type of, hey, get the hell out of here, type of things. And it was just childish. Once I turned legal age, I was like, all right, I got to straighten out now. Yep, no more of this or that. And then eventually I even went sober. No more drinking for me. Yeah, shit happens. Haven't had a drink in going on 17 years.
You going on 17 hours? Oh, I'm sorry, years? Okay.
Yeah, no, legit. In fact, I can't even tell you. Well, I'm not going to say the whole story now, but I can tell you I remember like it was yesterday, the last time I got pissed drunk. Ooh. It was at my friend's party. His name is Ozzy Roldan. Shout outs to him. Ooh. And I'm not going to go through the whole story because it was a pisser and a pooper and a quicker vomit upper. Ooh. Yeah, let's just say it was going both ways out
at the same time.
Yeah, it was one of those. I was like the rotisserie chicken, to the mouth, or out the mouth, and out the ass. It was one of those.
It was special.
Yeah. Oh, it was good. It was not. It was. Let me just say. After that, I was like, my mouth tastes like shit. And I just shit it a lot. I don't think I'm drinking ever again.
I think we've all said
never again.
I think we've said that before many times, man.
I kept my word. It's been almost 17 years.
The one thing I won't touch is gin. She ain't gin.
I used to love gin.
Oh, I know. Curls your toes, don't it? She makes you Superman. She show you the right way to
used
do
to. I used to love my gin and juice. I used to drink a lot of that when I was a kid. Mostly when Snoop came out with gin and juice. When he actually was rapping that, like in the mid-'80s, like Kamala Harris would say. When he actually dropped gin and juice, I was like, well, I wonder how that tastes. And then I mixed it and I was like, oh, that's fucking delicious. Can't even taste the gin, but the juice is off the chain, son. Get you fucked up.
Next thing you know, you whipping somebody's ass.
That's the problem with getting drunk. Yeah, you get a half weed, you'll be all right. Like you're gonna be okay. You ain't gonna be too crisp, but you'll function okay. You'll be able to like not get into a fight and want to kill somebody because they said hello.
Yeah. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? Are you high yet? Yeah.
What are you talking about, motherfucker? I'm going to kill you. That's how usually that goes when somebody says hello and you're pissed drunk.
But that's a shame, but I was thinking about, I'm still thinking about how indoctrinated the quote-unquote black, quote-unquote African-American, quote-unquote, whatever the hell they want to call themselves today. And I'm going to say it. I'm a brother with a permanent tan. And
you have a...
Hell
yeah. You have a tan that's going to last you 365 days a year. I'll say that. It's year-round.
It's year-round.
Yeah.
And you know something? It stays smooth, too.
I see that.
Melatonin or the melanation or... I ain't got to go suck no blood out or something. We're going to leave that one alone. But, see, I don't understand how you get indoctrinated so well that you fall for the song and dance, the theatrics. Like these Americans are falling for the theatrics when it comes to, Kamala, the great Kamala Harris.
You know what's fucked up about that? The week they announced her, dude, the week they announced Kamala Harris as the VP to Joe Slow Biden, the same week we lost the pro wrestler Kamala, the Ugandan giant, whose name was Harris, by the way. That was his last name. Yeah. Creepy. That's also. So when they announced Kamala Harris, I was like, what? Didn't he just die? And I'm like, that's going to be a weird ticket. And then I was like, oh, wait. That's right. There was this really obnoxious, horrible candidate named Kamala Harris, which nobody liked. That's the running mate?
Good God.
I almost rather than pick the pro wrestler who died, who was dead, named Kamala Harris.
You're right. Something I actually thought he would have picked Miss Somalian Queen, You know, that House of Representatives.
Oh, Elon Omar and her brother?
Yes, and her husband. I mean, brother. Yeah, that one.
Yeah. The in-law. I think she's going to rewrite that song from Tom Arnold. Remember that? From the Stupids? I'm my own grandpa. Well, hers going to be, I'm my own grandma. She's going there.
She already there. You know, it's kind of messed up because I could see him running with Omar better than the Ugandan giant mama. And last but not least, at least he would have a fighting chance.
Oh no, that would be so bad. I don't know. They're both horrible. The thing is, there's nobody good. Like the moment he said that he's going to pick a person of color, I was like, okay, name a good one. Candace Owens. That's a great woman of color. She's an actual black woman. She's freaking awesome. She'll have my vote immediately. Tulsi Gabbard. She's Democrat. Why didn't you pick Tulsi? She would have been great. But he picks, and I for a while, I'll tell you what, I thought he was going to go with Stacey Abrams.
Oh, no.
And I was like, he's going to go shopping at the Gap?
Fall into the Gap. They don't have those no more, do they?
You know, it would have been funny because if Biden and Abrams would have been on the ticket together, it really totally would have been like the movie Total Recall. Remember the scene where the big fat lady takes the suit off and Arnold is in the suit?
Yes. Oh my God, no, you didn't do it.
But it would have been her fat ass. I mean...
Oh, hold on. Are we talking about Roseanne Barr too?
No, she's lost weight. God bless her soul. I'm talking about Stacey Abrams. It would have been her fat ass, and inside of her would have been Biden. Not because he's leading her mind, because he's such a mind, wizard at 80. No. It's because she ate him. I mean, let's just face it. She felt hungry. She needed a snack, and she was like, "Well, Biden, the other white meat,
get in my belly."
Yeah. Now here's the kicker. This is what makes me laugh harder than anything, Odin. For the folks who are like, "Yeah, we got to vote against Trump because he's white and he's a white supremacist and he hates blacks."
Prove it.
Well, that's first of all. Second of all. What the hell is Biden? Last time I checked, he was almost albino.
Hold on now. You can't talk about, Jim Crow Joe like that. Oh, I'm sorry. There was 2 black women that called him Jim Crow Joe, wasn't it?
Yeah. And they have the audacity to say, yeah, well, Trump, he sexualized women when he talked to Mr. Bush. Well, ironically enough, he was talking to Billy Bush. He wasn't beating around the bush then. But here's the deal. He say he sexualized women. Kamala Harris actually believes Joe Biden raped a woman.
She said it.
Not me. She said it. So, let's get this straight. One guy has a conversation about how women allow you to grab their choo-choos. When you're a celebrity, which is, by the way, 100% fact.
Yes.
I've been around enough celebrities to know that women throw their way at them. In fact, it's funny because some people that you might not even be aware of, they kind of look a little fruity. Guys, this is shocking to you. Some of the people in Hollywood, not all of them are actually gay. Some of them are straight, but they just kind of look gay because they kind of have to, because that's the way everybody has to look. Yeah. To be able to get work, sometimes you just gotta look like it. But some people that I know, they kind of look metrosexual. You're like, are they? I'm not sure, but I know they're not. They're in Hollywood. I'm not gonna name any names, but guess what? Women throw themselves at them all the time. Why? Because they're Hollywood stars. And they gotta fight these off. And I'm talking about not just young groupies or young girls. like the moms of some of these bitches. Like, I mean, it's funny. Like, I had a friend of mine who was a security guard to the stars, and he would tell me, dude, I've been offered sex from mothers.
Yes.
Just so their daughters can go to the back of the, of the stage and meet the celebrity they like. That happened, and I'm going to name one star that I knew one of. I'm not naming the security guard that worked for him, but I'll name the star that, and I don't give a shit. Justin Bieber.
Oh, not Justin Bieber.
The Beeb.
The Beeb. Hold on, the one that was in the back with, the man. He had earned his right, to be called the Beeb. The Bieber one.
Well, the Beeb had a security guard who I knew, who also, by the way, was a security guard once for Britney Spears. Same guy worked security for both of them. And by the way, at 15, he saw Britney Spears blow a couple of security guards. No kidding. And I'm not talking about blowing like bubbles with a little bubble blower. Bubbles in the wind. No, she was sucking their cock at 15. That's what he told me. Yeah, true story. But he said that he often would get, women saying, "Look, I'd fuck you or suck you, I'll go down on you if you can get my daughter in there." And sometimes the daughter would be 15, 16. What would you think was going on when the daughters would actually get in there at 15 and 16? Party all the time. What do you think happens to a lot of these girls that get abused and sexually raped when they're young? Some of them then get kidnapped and hijacked and become part of human trafficking.
What's the difference? They are going to be that way because Biden and the rest of those Democrats have deemed it so. Trump has been fighting get trafficking. Right. But people say no, Trump's a liar. Hey, I got one for you. Did you talk about the article about the Texas mayoral candidate arrested for mail-in ballot fraud?
I haven't touched on that one yet, but I haven't touched on a lot of things in a few days. But yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Tell me about that one.
The Texas mayoral candidate was arrested Wednesday night and faces felony voter fraud charges after allegedly sending 84 applications, 84, for mail-in ballots. Zula Muhammad, who was... Oh,
there you go. Yeah. That's the leader right there, Mr. Muhammad. Mr. Muhammad.
Well, your girl in New York, and all of them, all the whole little fun bunch of girls that they have, their posse. They all about the voter fraud. Who was running to become the mayor of Carlton, a city roughly 1 hour north of Dallas, was charged with 25 counts of knowingly processing a ballot with intent to defraud, a second-degree felony, and 84 counts of providing false info on a voting application, a third-degree felony, according to Texas Attorney General.
But, of course, according to nasty Nancy Pelosi, there's no such thing as voter fraud or, that's impossible with these universal mail-in ballots. The president is trying to rig the election by telling you to go vote in person or asking to be sent a direct mail with a proper exchange so you can do it legally and properly. He doesn't want illegals to vote.
Hold on.
Jeez,
hold on. I thought it was against the law for an illegal to vote. I thought it was against the law for an undocumented individual who is in the United States, who is not even in the process of, quote unquote, gaining a quote unquote nationality for this country or gaining a citizenship for the statehood at least of the country to vote. I thought you couldn't get a voter registration card unless you were a citizen.
Well, apparently that's not the case anymore. In fact, if they have their way and if they win the election somehow, it looks like what's the point of becoming a U.S. citizen? Because the illegals are going to have not only the same rights, they're going to have more rights, folks. They're going to give them everything that you have to fight your ass off to get. For everyone like myself who's, in the borderline of being disabled or people who are affected by the COVID and can't go to work, for everybody who's an actual citizen and needs the help, guess what? They're going to fuck you. And they're going to give all the money to the poor and illegals that are pouring into this country because guess what? While some of them are lovely people, I know a few of them, they are some of them that are nasty individuals that are coming through. The president wasn't lying. And by the way, he wasn't racist for saying that people are coming through the Mexican border by the thousands. That's an actual fact. That's not a racist statement. That's a fact. And a lot of them are not even Mexican. They're coming from other parts of Latin America, other parts of the world where they look like Mexicans, and they're being passed off. They're kidnapping children and bringing them in. It's part of the human trafficking, by the way. And that stuff is happening. But yet, of course, they want to demonize Trump by saying, yeah, he's got children in cages and he's separating families. What an evil racist. And now they're drinking water out of the toilet. We gotta cry for the children. But wait a second. Those cages were built by Obama and Biden. Did you forget that?
Hold on. Little dog cages too? Like a slave?
Like a slave. Or, in fact, something the left forgets. Or they just, they have selective memory. Maybe it's all the weed that they smoke. I don't know. I smoke a lot of pot, but my memory's sharp. But somehow, it's not too crisp all the time, I'll be honest.
Come on, man.
Man. But at least I haven't smoked myself retarded like some of these people. They actually believe the nonsense that these people, that Trump and his administration, and when I say these people, I'm talking about Trump and his administration, that they built these cages. They fail to remember that there was Obama and Biden, and they fail to remember that nobody separated more moms and kids than Biden and Obama, and deported more Latinos like myself than the last administration. Nobody
Come on,
in the
man.
history
You
of
ain't
this
no
country.
Latino. Come on, man.
Mira, con suerte, te voy a decirte una cosa.
Oh, sorry. You speak that funky foreign shit.
That's eso es verdad, you know. You know what I'm saying? Yo pique the pani.
He Latino.
I am a Latino, and I tell you this much: I am a very proud Trump voter, and I will vote for him again. Doesn't matter what they tell me. I've been told, and this is funny because they've told me several times, he wants to deport you, right? I'm like, but I'm Cuban, B. Well, it doesn't matter. He hates all Latinos. No, he doesn't. Yeah, he hates immigrants. Really? Numbnuts? His wife is an immigrant. He's always married immigrants.
Mm-hmm.
His kids are half immigrant. In fact, his oldest, the son, Don Jr., his mom is from where again? Where? What part of Europe?
Czechoslovakia, one of them.
So, yeah, exactly. Somewhere around those places. In fact, if you look up in YouTube, you'll find interviews that he's done where he's talked about openly, where he's actually gotten back to the country of his mother's family, and he would spend summers as a kid there. And they were poor. They weren't rich. They started to do a little bit better because remember when he was, being raised and he was with Trump as a kid, this was a time that Trump was having financial issues. So he didn't have, he had money, but it wasn't like luxurious, to go and give money to everybody in the family type of money. He was trying to get his feet back together because he went through a period where he lost everything. At one point, he was negative, like $100 million in the bank. So imagine being negative $100 million. You're barely scraping by. He was living in a hotel. No joke.
You might once you get negative 100 million, you might as well just go ahead and go down to the hood and go get you a $250 little 9. You know what I mean? And smoke yourself.
Well, what do you think he loves like KFC and fast food so much and Domino's Pizza?
He's ready to go, don't he?
Yeah, he had to bear down and say, "Well, fast food for me. No more of that fancy stuff. I can't afford it." So he loves his burgers, his his KFC, his Popeyes, his McDonald's. You saw how he treated that team, the football team. That was awesome. Had nothing but like fast food for them. That was delicious way to treat them because they're kids and that's what they eat, and he knows that because he went through that rough period and he got himself together. And in the summer, he was sent Don Jr. to be with the family of his mom. And they report, and Don Jr. reported, and he said, "Look, I saw how they lived down there, and I went through the lines to get food for the family because it was a dictatorship, and they had it rough."
That's a real man. That's a real young man. You gotta do what you gotta do for your family, man.
Dude, he would go to the lines, get to bring the food to the family. He would go to Don and then spend hours just to get a bucket of soda. Because they didn't have soda machines back then. So they would get buckets and they'll wait there in line and they do it in Cuba now, by the way. And they'll come in with a truck and they'll pour some soda in a bucket. Okay, and he will have to go back to the family house and put that bucket in an ice box. Not a regular fridge like we have now here in America, so nice and fancy. The Nancy Pelosi with a $24,000 fridge. Not one of those nice fancy ones. No, an ice machine. Okay.
Ice cream.
With a chocolate ice cream. I love chocolate.
Ice cream.
Oh, chocolate ice cream all over my nipples.
It's all over me. It's all over me. All over.
I tell you what, if one day Don Jr. runs for president, that dude deserves it. He's a good dude. I love hearing him talk. In fact, I had a clip I was going to play, but I don't think I'm going to get to it. I'll probably play it on Sunday night, where it's him and Glenn Beck. And Glenn and him had a fun time after the debate. They tore Kamala Harris apart. What Mike Pence did to her, man, it was beautiful. It was
he let her
calm, collective. Yeah, he had a script in mind of what he wanted to say and do, and he did it.
Yeah, screw that person that's hosting the thing. I'm your vice president. Look, you already got Joe Biden saying, "Shut up, man. Shut up, man." Telling the president of the United States to shut up. I would have, look, security, just hold him so I can smack his ass.
You know what's funny? You know the Democrats are completely lost in translation when they want to change the rules for the next debate. Trump said, and this is pretty recent, by the way, and he came out saying, "Listen, I just, I'm going through COVID right now, and I don't want to change the rules. I want to stand up and debate like they always have done it." What's this pussy crap? Oh, no, we got to sit down, take bathroom breaks, and we got to be apart, and then, you know what? Screw that. We got to do it through Zoom or Skype. What?
Hold on.
Oh, so you can have a teleprompter, right, Joe Biden? So you can have somebody feeding you information, make it easier for you?
Hold on. I got to check. I got to check, make sure I can hear you, because, what'd you say? Yeah, I got it. Mr. President, you're a liar.
Yeah. Come on, man. You know he's lying. Everybody knows. We all know he's a liar. When somebody tells you, look, and this is a common fact, when somebody says everybody knows you're lying, but doesn't give you names or details, that motherfucker's lying to your face.
Phew. Really?
Straight up. Because this imaginary everybody knows, well, I don't know that. I'm part of the everybody crowd. So who are you talking about? Well, everybody. Everybody. Well, who's everybody? Name some people. Well, you know the thing. Everybody. No Joe Biden. Who are these people? And to quote Jerry Seinfeld, who are these people? Huh? Come on, tell us.
You got to remember, when you say, "Come on, man," you got to say, "Shut up, man."
Oh, man. I love the fact when she would snap, she'd be like, I'm talking now. And then he'll let her talk. And this is what I love about what Mike Pence did. This is brilliant. He let her talk after she got all wound up. And she was like edging to go at him. And she was expecting a quick, well, fuck you, lady, or something like that. But he was like, yeah, go ahead, say what you want to say. And she had nothing to say. And she would ramble on about some story from 1904 or 1706 or something with Lincoln and something that had nothing to do with the question. And then she answered nothing.
Oh, well, hold on. Let's make it even better. You know, Joe Biden is Catholic. He's very religious.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But why is it they're dogging the woman that the president is choosing for Supreme Court justice for being Catholic?
Well, they're even saying she's racist because she adopted some black kids. Really?
Hold on. Well, could you come on, man. Could you repeat? What were you saying?
Yeah. She has a couple of her kids. She has a big family, beautiful family, and a couple of the kids are black. She adopted them from Haiti, and they were homeless. They had no parents. Literally, she adopted them a long time ago, and she raised them. And they're part of her family. She has her own kids biologically, and she has the kids she's adopted. Again, a very beautiful family. Her and her husband have done a fantastic job. Her kids are well educated. They go to school. They've never been in trouble with the law. Beautiful American family. But somehow she's a racist.
All American and racist.
Right.
Okay.
But she's a racist.
Come on, man.
Mixed family. She's got more black people in her family than Kamala Harris, who's married to a white guy and has white kids.
Come on, man. Kamala ain't racist. She just don't know who she is.
That's legit. Remember, she comes from Indian background, Jamaican and India, and the Jamaican ancestry is deep down from India. If you go back about 80 years, it's Indian background, and they own slaves. But somehow she's African American. How does that work?
Come on, man. You almost talking about my ex-wife, Sabita, man.
Now, we got 9 minutes left, but I wanted to get to this thing that just broke today, and I wanted to pick your brain on it. Because this is really cool what the president did. He tweeted out earlier today after nasty Nancy Pelosi had the audacity to say that they're thinking about enacting the 25th Amendment to remove him from office because he can't conduct himself as president because he is of illness. And, they're going to have quivers up her vagina, and she's going to pussy fart something into a bill and try to have him removed, which, by the way, has to go to the Senate and the Vice President, and they're never going to sign off on it. But that's another story. But she's, delusional. But the president said, oh, yeah? Oh, it's 25th Amendment, right? Here you go, Nancy. How about you do this? Get your ass to Congress, come up with a bill that only has the stimulus money going directly to the people for $1,200, and I'll sign it right now.
Oh.
Stop dilly-dallying and send the bill to me. I will sign it.
Good God.
He tweeted that out. He basically put her on the spot. If she says no, America, you've been had, you've been lied to, bamboozled, misled, run amok. You didn't land on Plymouth Rock. That motherfucker landed on your head and was thrown by nasty Nancy Pelosi with a slingshot. She's trying to get every motherfucker in this country dead. That's what she's trying to do.
Oh.
Whether you're white, black, brown, Asian, doesn't matter. She don't give a fuck. Remember, there's the woman that went to Chinatown in San Francisco a month after the president closed down the flights from China. I said, Chinatown in San Francisco is safe. Don't listen to the president. He's a xenophobe and racist. Come down. Have fun. Party like it's 1999 and eat some chocolate ice cream, y'all.
Ooh. Hold on. I got a question again. I don't think people understood this. If you only write up a bill that says the money will go to the American public, not businesses and all these other little constituencies, right?
Correct. That's the bill. Right.
Okay. Now, she can't go and write up a quick memo, have everybody stamp it, and have it done. Come on, man.
This will take them about maybe an hour, tops.
And an hour?
Well, she's about 105, so it might take, dentures got to go in. That takes about 30 minutes. She's got to get drunk. That takes about 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So we're talking about an hour just to get there. Mm-hmm. And by the time she gets there, she's got to fix her hair a little bit. So that she went to the salon before, but now that's a little bit heated. So now I'm pretty sure she's got the salon stylist, going with her everywhere. And not wearing a mask.
All right.
Because it's do as I say, not as I do. And, when she gets there, maybe she'll, I don't know, maybe she'll do a little blow, have some scotch. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it might take a little bit to work up to the nerve to actually say, okay, we're going to sit down now and put together a bill. It takes 5 minutes to do it. And Congress and the Senate, all they have to do is go in and vote for it. That takes no more than an hour for everybody to vote. That's it.
That's it. Okay. Back to Plymouth Rock. How big was that slingshot that they shot it and hit people over the head with?
Well, how big is Kamala Harris?
You mean the great Kamala?
Yeah.
With Timberland boots?
I think they used her for the actual slingshot. Kamala, open your arms or your legs.
I gotta shave my armpits.
I don't know who I dislike the most: Kamala Harris, AOC, or Ilhan Omar, or Nancy Pelosi, or Jerry Nadler, Adam Schiff. I don't know. It's tough, man. These people are making it hard.
James Brown lookalike contest winner Maxine Waters.
Oh, wow, Maxine Waters. That bitch is crazy.
She's psychopathic.
Dude, I'm sorry. I tend not to mention her because she literally scares me. Like, her and Lori Lightfoot are like the craziest chicks I've ever seen in my life. Like, those two bitches belong in a mental hospital. Like, there's a thing between being sold out and evil, like AOC, and then just being flat out crazy, like Maxine Waters. Like, she has been talking trash from before the president was the president. Remember, back in 2016, when he just won the election, she came out saying, we're going to impeach 45.
Impeach 45 is a good drink, y'all. Impeach 45, y'all. We got to go down the street corner and go get some impeach 45.
Let the motherfucker make a mistake as president first. Jesus Christ, man. I don't get it. But I guess I never will. But you know what? She looks like something out of Freddy Krueger's nightmares. Like the two give him nightmares. Scary looking bitch. Odin, we're all out of time here. It's a 12-hour podcast, but check this out. Give the audience, again, the rundown of the website. Of course, I mention it all the time, but I want it to come from your lips. Global Enlightenment Radio Network. Tell them how to get there.
Yeah, at Global Enlightenment Radio Network .com thingy. And
yeah.
PSN-radio.com. Yeah, that thingy. And just check us out on Facebook. We're everywhere. Me and Angel, come on, we're immortal, man. I'm sorry, the Jackal. We are immortals. And don't forget, you got a show coming up on my side over here on Tuesday with Thomas Fry. And I want everybody to know that Canada needs to be the 51st state.
Well, that should be the name of the show with Thomas, yes. Because,
I'm just starting it off, man. I just had to let you know. 51st state. Canada.
We got to make that a movement. That's got to be a thing. They got the best weed. They got hot chicks. It's nice and cool. They make them a state. Hey, I'm all for it. We just got to get rid of Trudeau. Trudeau's got to go.
We got too many provinces. We got to make it one big state, man.
Why not? Well, that's an awfully big state. I don't know. You might want to split that into a couple. Like, Toronto should be its own state.
Yeah.
Winnipeg, Alberta.
Yeah.
Make some places their own states. Toronto has the baseball team.
Hey, guess what? We can sit 7 Texas, the state of Texas, in Canada with ease.
Yeah.
You'll get room. So I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna let that Jackal, the immortal one himself, have fun.
We'll tackle that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We're going to tackle that on the show coming up on the 13th. And I'm gonna probably either get fried or I'm gonna do some frying.
What's for dinner?
Chicken strips.
Oh,
Deep fried chicken strips. That's my side effect.
we got to have some. We got to get that baby, and
oh yeah,
and a little bit of that stanky reed.
Indeed. By the way, to all listening still on the stream here, I'm going to be back on Sunday night, and I'm going to be joined by a slew of folks for different segments and different things we're going to do. So stick around for that coming up in a few days. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. Just stay safe, COVID-free, and remember one thing that is most important of all. Go out and vote like your life depends on it. Because, motherfucker, it kind of does.
It does.
Like, you know, they say all the time, Odin, that
They think
this is an important election.
Yeah.
This one is actually
really important. I mean, you want Nancy Pelosi as your president?
Oh, God.
I mean, how many people are going to commit suicide?
Oh. Okay, we got to go with that. I'm going to go vomit now.
Yeah.
I'm about to spew. Like The View, I'm about to spew. Guys, I'll catch you on Sunday. Catch you all then.
All right.
Peace.